What's up, you guys? This is AJ coming to you once again from the Thwip side. I'm really feeling the holiday spirit, so today I wanted to share with you what I think is a pretty cool line of Christmas 1/12 scale action figures from Fresh Monkey Fiction and sold exclusively through Big Bad Toy Store. Now, this project is like a Kickstarter where they are only going to produce the figures that meet their respective pre-order goals. The campaign itself runs until the end of December, with the figures produced scheduled to ship Q4 2022. So hopefully we will have them in time to decorate for next Christmas. I'll put the link to BBTS where you can put your pre-orders in if you're interested in the description of the video. I'll also put the link for Fresh Monkey Fiction where you can check out more pics of the figures, get more info on the event, and see how close lock figures are to being unlocked. Also, full disclosure, I have 3 items already on pre-order, and I'm thinking of going in on some more characters. I'm pretty excited for these figures, but I do have some initial gripes, so keep watching for my breakdown and opinion. First off, we have 6 different Santas, each with a unique theme and accompanying accessories. They all cost $36.99 except for the artist proof, which is $29.99. The first 4 that I'm going to talk about have already been unlocked, and the last 2 have not been unlocked as of the recording of this video. Classic Santa, of course, is on the nice list and comes with alternate hands and a head, as well as his list, a present, and a plate of milk and cookies. Next, we have Zombie Santa. Obviously, he's on the naughty list. He comes with a lump of coal, an axe, a present you might not want to open, a plate of cookies that don't look too appetizing, and a glass of something you probably wouldn't want to drink. He also has an extra set of hands and an additional head, which looks fantastic. The extra head is what sold me to pre-order him. The third Santa is Robot Santa, which is a pass for me. Here my gripe is he is at the $36.99 price point, but he has less accessories than the other Santas. The bald robot head is cool, but not enough to get me to buy in. Maybe if he was $29.99, but then again, I'm also not really into this version overall. He, too, is on the nice list. The last of the unlocked Santas so far is the nice list Sergeant Santa, and he brings a wacky vibe that I'm really into. There's just something about Santa sporting camo and packing a rocket launcher that cracks me up. And even though there's not an extra head, the helmet and the head we do have wearing the shades is great and perfect for the theme. And I am really thinking about putting my pre-order in for him. The first of the still locked Santas is the Jolly Santa, who has that classic vibe, just like the classic Santa. And I'm on the fence on which one I like better. I do want a classic type Santa, so I still have a little time, but I think I will pre-order one or the other. I'm hoping this one gets funded, though, so at least people have a chance to get the Santa they want. And last, we have the artist-proof Santa, and this is the one that's at $29.99 price point. Artist-proof figures aren't really my thing. I know some people really love them, so I hope that it gets unlocked for them. But I'm just not into those. I would love to see what someone who can paint really well could do with that figure, though. Judging by the articulation breakdown chart, it looks like the Santas will have a pretty decent amount of articulation. I don't think that there will be much crunch, but then again, like me, Santa's a chunky guy, so he probably can't crunch very far anyway, and they are said to be 6.5 inches tall. And Santa can't go around dropping off presents if there are no elves to make them for him. But no worries, because Fresh Monkey Fiction has us covered. And gotta mention, love that name for a company. And while I appreciate the chance to get Santa's helpers, I do have some gripes with the figures, which I'll cover. All 3 versions are unlocked and at a $19.99 price point. Just like the Santas, all 3 elves use the same body, and they come with the same accessories, just painted different. And all of them come with the heads of the other 2 elves, so with one elf, you could make any of the 3 elves available. There's nice side Betty the elf, and then we have naughty side Spike, and then the only one in a red body nice elf Freddy. The elves stand at 4 inches tall, and now here are my gripes. The articulation. Now, in the listing at Big Bad Toy Store, it says there's 7 points of articulation, but going by this chart, there's 4. It looks like they're counting the swappable heads and things like that as articulation, which in my book it is not. And it's a shame that the Santa looks to be so nicely articulated, and then we get a basic elf figure. And the weird thing is, it probably wouldn't bother me as much if the Santa was like that. But checking out the Santas first and seeing that they were highly articulated, and then going back to the elves, it seems like they don't fit. And it's a shame. And I'm really on the fence of picking one up. They're fully funded, but I'm thinking more because people wanted elves to go with the Santa. But I don't know if I'll be getting any elves. Now to the figures that led me to discover this line. I don't play Fortnite. I don't like Fortnite, but the character designs are cool. And I've always loved the Krampus design. And I've always said the one figure I would pick up if they ever made him was the Krampus. So just for, I don't know, a whim, I was looking for a Krampus action figure, typed in Krampus and Big Bad Toy Store, and these popped up. And this is what got me into the line. And we have 2 Naughty List Krampuses available. And they're both unlocked. First, we have Krampus in Santa disguise at the $36.99 price point. He obviously is on the naughty list, like I just said. He looks great and comes with his list, a stocking, a lump of coal, and a present. The Krampus is really cool, but I pre-ordered the ta-da! Deluxe Krampus. I like his color scheme a bit more. In addition to the first Krampus's accessories, he comes with an additional lump of coal, the plate of cookies and milk you don't want to eat, a sack of presents or nastiness, and a cloak. This is the figure that got me looking into the other characters and got me into this line. I also want to know I didn't include the articulation chart because the Krampuses use the Santa body and feature the same articulation. And I'm guessing they'll be around the same height. And the last set of characters to talk about for the nice and naughty or naughty collection so far are the Nutcrackers. There are 4 offerings as of now, but sadly, none of them have been unlocked yet. All 4 come with the same accessories, which are swappable arms and a sword holding hand. And they're just all painted in their whatever design they happen to be in for their theme. And unfortunately, they too lack the articulation, just like the elves. The 4 choices we get here are the nice classic Nutcracker, the naughty evil Nutcracker, the naughty zombie Nutcracker, and the naughty robot Nutcracker. Like I said, these suffer from the same lack of articulation like the elves. The reason I think the elves might have been funded and these are having trouble is because people may want the elves to go with Santa and they might not feel like they need Nutcrackers as much to go with Santa. But I'm thinking about pre-ordering one because my youngest son collects Nutcrackers, and if anything, get one for him and hope it funds so I can actually get it. Fresh Monkey Fiction also offers a nice accessory set, which has been unlocked and goes for $21.99. And it's basically like the nice version of accessories that you get with the Deluxe Krampus with some extra stuff thrown in. I have already pre-ordered this as well because I have a lot of cool ideas when I get this for next year. And before we wrap things up, dad pun intended, here is their height comparison, which looks good, but I'm a bit confused because the elves and Nutcrackers are both listed as 4 inches, and the Nutcracker looks taller. So a quick little recap for me from what I've pre-ordered. I have pre-ordered the accessory set, the Deluxe Krampus, and the Zombie Santa, and I'm thinking about picking up 1 or 2 more characters. I will most likely be pre-ordering a Nutcracker, either zombie or robot, for my youngest. Again, he's been collecting Nutcrackers since he was very little, and he loves them. And I'm on the fence if I should go with Classic Santa, help Jolly get funded, maybe an elf, or Sergeant Santa. I'm leaning towards a Santa, especially Sergeant Santa at this point. Bottom line for me is that I think Fresh Monkey Fiction is really onto something here. Really love these Santas, the look of them all. Really cool. The elves and Nutcrackers are disappointing, especially in articulation. Wish they could have added more there. Who knows? Maybe if this round is a success, they will add that for another go around. Maybe an updated elves, because the elves also, to me, they look pretty basic. Santa has a lot of nice paint. All the Santas, the Krampus, and then the elves look really plain. But all in all, I'd say it's a decent first outing. Who knows? Like I said, if it's successful, maybe they'll update the elves next go around. I'd also like to see like some reindeer if they went to another round, another wave, maybe for next year or start next year or whatever. That'd be really cool. But yeah, happy with what I've pre-ordered so far, and I know I'll be happy with my choices that I add in. And I can't wait for a whole year, long time, to get the finished product. Phew, with all that being said, thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and consider subscribing. If I've earned your subscription, don't forget to thwip that bell. Also drop a comment to let me know about this Naughty or Nice collection. Did it pique your interest, or is it a pass? Also, besides the standard action figures, what other kind of action figures do you like? I mean, non-superheroes. Who knows, you might point me in the direction to a new line. My wife might hate you for that, but I'll be grateful. I know I've had my eyes on those Monster cereal figures for a while. That'll do it for now. I hope you enjoyed the holiday season and catch you all back here on the Thwip side. Later.